We got a two. And we got a one. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Bob is back in the house doing another live stream on YouTube. Very happy to be here. It's the first live stream Billy Bob's doing since we started memberships on the channel. And I'll talk about this a little bit more later. We got three paying memberships now. It's very exciting. Things are moving up and out. Billy Bob is starting to become a true professional live streamer. And that's pretty impressive. Billy Bob couldn't be more thrilled to share this great news with you. Also got some cool things to talk about in terms of, the Democrat National Convention. Also talking about what's going on in the Trump camp. And, Billy Bob just watched the official Olympic video of Tom Cruise jumping out off the building, grabbing the flag, getting on his motorbike, riding into an airplane, then skydiving out down to Hollywood, and then going up to the Hollywood sign and putting those 5 Olympic rings up there. So apparently in 2 years, Olympics coming to Hollywood. Angela, very nice to see you. Good morning, good morning. Or as I like to say in that musical, good morning, good morning. You slept the whole night through, good morning to you and you and you and you. I don't know if you know that song, but that's a big favorite. It's an American favorite. And I'm representing America 100%. And now I wanted to talk a little bit about this idea that good enough is perfect. Why? Why is good enough perfect? Yeah, it's very nice to see you, Angela. It makes my heart all warm and cozy. Great to see my good friends. Good to see Mona Bai. How you doing, Mona Bai? I missed you, my friend. Good to see you. People are starting to roll in here on this live stream. Billy Bob is very, very, very happy. And I'm talking about there's something that Billy Bob read many, many years ago called good now is better than perfect never. That's something Billy Bob lives by. Good now is better than perfect never. That's why Billy Bob takes it one step further. Good enough is perfect. Because perfect really doesn't exist. Nothing you do is going to be perfect. I mean, my accent is perfect. I mean, nothing. And my face, that is perfect. But, I mean, in the real world, for most people, perfect doesn't exist. Perfect doesn't exist. I'll get to your comments in 1 second. When Billy Bob's on a good topic, he wants to stick with that for a moment. So for your life, you got to realize that good enough is perfect. So you got to stop delaying everything because you're trying to wait for the perfect conditions. You just got to go for it. You got to just go for it. And that's why Billy Bob is now part of this live stream channel. And we got memberships now on the channel. It's very exciting. But Billy Bob found out, because of a big lawsuit between Apple and Google and Apple, the join button doesn't exist on Apple products or browsers. So if you did want to join this channel, you got to go to the official link. And you can find that in the channel description. But my point is, anything you do in your life, just get off your butt and start today. Don't wait. Oh, let me wait until my kids are grown. Oh, let me wait until I graduated. Oh, let me wait till I saved up $5,000. Oh, let me wait till I... Billy Bob wants to go on a trip to Paris, France. Billy Bob also wants to go, back down to the Caribbean, back to Jamaica, maybe back down to Cozumel. But the key is, Billy Bob was thinking, we got to wait for the perfect time. When's the best? You know what? There ain't no perfect time. Right now is a good enough time as any to go. So why not start planning the trip to Paris now? Billy Bob wants to go back to China. When's the best time to go to China? There ain't no best time to go to China. Good enough is perfect. Good now is better than perfect never. I'm going to come back to this theme as we keep talking. Let me go check out some of these live chat messages. Let's see. Flick says my hat has a typo on it. It does not. You see, it's got a little apostrophe. That apostrophe replaces that extra syllable that we just don't need. Why should we say America when you can easily say America? One syllable. America. One syllable. What's up, Tree Fox? Thank you for their compliments on the hat. CDP, good to have you here. CDP is in the house, otherwise known as the governor. You know, I tell you, Governor CDP, he has the record. Why he's called the governor right now. He is the highest super chat for this entire channel. But CDP, yesterday, somebody almost made a $20 super chat. She wrote to me on a comment later and said, you stopped the live stream just as I was going to give the super chat. Well, you know, I guess you can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen. So you are still the reigning champ, CDP. Dan H, how you doing? I'm doing very, by the way, you calling me Monroe. Well, my name ain't Monroe. My name is Billy Bob. I am a professional live streamer on the Monroe Mann YouTube channel. Largo Farvas is Trump 2024. And you know that's leading me into something else to be talking about. I mean, you see day one of the Democrat National Convention last night. I call it Democrat National Convention because it's not the Democratic. That's so weird. It's the Democrat Party. It's not the Democratic Party. Who came up with that thing? Why do they get to use? They're not the Democratic Party. It's a very strange misnomer because they're kind of the opposite of being Democratic. But they like to take that name. They like to steal that name. Call themselves. If we call ourselves the Democratic Party, people will think that we're all about democracy, but they're not. So it's the Democrat National Convention. And Joe Biden, who's the great U.S. president of the United States of America, they didn't put him on the stage until 11 p.m. You know why they blamed? They blamed all of the applause for all of the other speakers. Well, that's a load of baloney. What an insult. I know it's funny. I remember they've been talking for many, many months, or best many weeks, that kicking Joe Biden out of the running for president was an internal coup, C-O-U-P, a coup by the Democrat Party. And everyone was saying, no, the Democrats wouldn't do that. That's not what everybody. But you know what? Someone made a very good point the other day. Very good point. They did the same thing to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, I believe, in 2016, he was in the lead. Everybody in the Democrats, they wanted Bernie Sanders. What did they do? They said, no, we got to stop this. And they put Hillary Clinton in charge. So this is the second time they've done this in less than 10 years. Very, very strange. So here we go again. And they put the great president of the United States into the slot when everybody's already gone to bed. All these Democrats. So we got, Larga Farga. We're hoping Trump 2024 as well. But we don't know. We have no idea what's going to happen. Is it going to be Kamala Harris who wins? Is it going to be Donald Trump who wins? Don't know. Tree Fox says I was thinking Ernest. My name ain't Ernest. I did train that actor on how to do a proper Southern accent. His was never as good as mine. You know, they made a bunch of movies about Ernest, or Ernest Goes to Camp. I think Ernest Goes to War. You know, I think they should do a whole ones of Billy Bob. Billy Bob Saves the Planet. Billy Bob Plants Some Algae. You know, Billy Bob Learns Karate. Maybe Billy Bob Bakes a Cake. We've got a lot of opportunities for movies, Hollywood, if you're listening. J.W. Vanderhorst is asking, how's the meth out there? Billy Bob is 100% natural. He does not use illegal substances because he's high on America. I am 100% high on America. It's what I stand for. It's what I do. It's everything that I am. That's right, Tree Fox. That's right, Tree Fox. That ain't meth. That's America. 100%. 100. This is the strongest drug anybody could possibly have in life. Is America. And I want you guys all to know that. By the way, we're at 8 likes. When we get to 10 likes, we win the bronze YouTube live streaming Olympic medal. That means all of us here in the live stream together, we're working as a team. Now we're at 9. So we're really doing it. We're working good as a team. I should say we're working well as a team because I correct everybody's grammar. But Billy Bob sometimes like to say good, even though it's not good. It's bad because it's not correct grammar. And Billy Bob is all about correct grammar. Let's see. That's right, Tree Fox. I do have all my teeth. Got all my teeth. Let's count my teeth together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, Billy Bob had 36 teeth. That's not an official count. Maybe I double counted. Maybe I missed one or two, but I counted a full stack of choppers in there. There were no holes. No holes whatsoever. My finger did not get stuck along the way in a teeth hole. You know, they call them potholes on the road, but here I'm calling it a teeth hole. No teeth holes for Billy Bob, Tree Fox. You are correct. Let's see. That's right, Tree Fox. My skin is very clean looking. Very clean looking. By the way, you know, one of my fans sent a message on YouTube on the community and said, "Hey, I know you got memberships now on the channel. Does that mean you're just gonna, you know, discard all of the regular people?" Very cute. He called you guys regular people. Regular people. Very cute. You guys are not regular people. You guys are top-notch super fans. Why? Because you come back regularly. So don't you worry. Nothing's gonna change for the non-members. But you're going to get special attention if you're a member. And if you do become a member, you're helping Billy Bob become a true professional live streamer. And YouTube sent an email to Monroe. The email said, if you want to get memberships, you got to get over your fear and ask people to join. You got to ask people to give support via Super Chat. Otherwise, you will not make enough money as a YouTuber to leave your regular job. Now, I love working as a gator wrangler up in Louisiana. I'm not going to lie. That's a wonderful job. And I miss my gators tremendously. I'm right down now with my friend Monroe in Miami Beach. And I got about 3,427 gators waiting for me back up there in Louisiana. But you know what? Every career has its twilight. And I think it's time for Billy Bob to move from gator wrangler to full-time professional YouTube live streamer to the world. And I just want you guys to know, you guys are making that possible by watching Billy Bob, by giving some likes, by subscribing. You know, YouTube, once you become a creator, you get a weekly update on everything that happened on your channel that week. It's very exciting. And Billy Bob got his update on the Monroe Mann channel, and it was very nice. It says how many people subscribed, what your most watched video was. By the way, guess which the most watched video was last week? A Billy Bob video. Rocco got nothing on me. Monroe got nothing on me. I am Victory. A big old victory. That's right, a Victory Fox. A Victory Fox. We got someone in here named Tree Fox. So since we won that bronze medal, 10 likes, and we got a Tree Fox in here, we could call that a Victory Fox. How you like that one, Tree Fox? That's right, CDP. If people stick around, they might learn something. That is 100% true. This is not just entertainment, and this is not just for me, for my ego. Billy Bob does not have a big ego. He's a healthy self-esteem. J.W. Vanderhorst is asking, who is Billy Bob? Well, Billy Bob is a legend. He has been voted as a national treasure in America. That is right. Billy Bob is a national treasure. He represents everything great about America. And he's very happy to have you here. Have you heard of Uncle Sam? Well, Uncle Sam is kind of a figment of imagination. But Billy Bob is in the flesh. And Billy Bob is like the real world version of Uncle Sam. I go around the world representing America. Whenever there are diplomatic problems, they don't send in the Marines. They don't send in the Navy SEALs. They send in Billy Bob and his Gators. Billy Bob and his Gators can solve pretty much everything. I don't know why, They haven't yet sent Billy Bob into the Middle East. Why is Billy Bob not in Ukraine and Russia? I don't know. They think, you know what it is? Because they're very jealous. These politicians, Zelensky, Biden, Kamala, baby Netanyahu, they all know. If Billy Bob goes in, problem solved, 3 hours, max. Probably 2.5, maybe even 2. I think under 2 hours, problem solved. I would embarrass them. They go, why does Billy Bob always have to go in and make us look silly? Because he goes in and solves the problems. But just so you know, I am the world's secret weapon when it comes to pace. Billy Bob brings pace in the Middle East. That's right. That's right, Tree Fox. People all look different and accent doesn't denote drug use. 100% though. That is correct. Now, I do some drugs, but they're legal drugs because Billy Bob, sometimes when he does his live stream, his nose starts to run. So Billy Bob is going to take a little pill over here to help remove some of his difficulties. It's called allergy relief. Billy Bob's going to take an allergy relief pill right here. And he's only going to take half. You say you cut it in half because those things are powerful. You take a full pill, you go to sleep. I'll tell you this. If Billy Bob falls asleep in the middle of a live stream, it's going to cause big problems. Not only for you guys, but for the world. Because I'm telling you, the world is hanging on a thread. I'm the only thing keeping it together, ladies and gentlemen, and the stress is absolutely incredible. You don't know what it's like. Every single day I'm getting calls at 3 a.m. from political leaders asking me to solve their problems. It's not easy. It's not. I get calls from gator wranglers. I get calls from world leaders. I get calls from guys who are having girlfriend problems, girls who are having boyfriend problems. Billy Bob just needs a break or another like. Because now he's at 11 likes, and now he's got 12 likes. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to find something to drink over here. A little bit of, there's absolutely nothing in Billy Bob's. I guess he'll try this. He's going to have a boost. He's going to boost his energy. Because right now, Billy Bob's feeling very sluggish. Very sluggish. He needs a little bit of energy. He needs a pep in his step. You know what I'm saying? Would you like to pep in the step too, man, with me? Let's do it. We're going to clean up those nasal cavities and continue this live streaming adventure. Boost is very tasty. It's a balanced nutritional drink. Helps gain or retain weight. 360 calories. 360 calories. My hot diggity dog. I just had about 20 calories right there. Let's do a few more. 40 calories. Let's do it again. 60 calories going down smooth. 80 calories, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just keep going. 140 calories in my belly. We're almost getting up to the 360. We're going to do it together, guys. You guys, we're working at a tape. That's 200 calories in my belly. 240. 260. 280. 300. We're almost there. Almost at 360 calories. That's done. In the garbage can. Billy Bob's ready to continue this live streaming adventure with you guys right now. His nasal cavities are going to be cleared up very shortly. He's got 300 calories in his belly. It's time to kick some butt. By the way, when we get to 15 likes, that means we are now silver medalists in the YouTube live streaming Olympics. So thank you for helping us get to 15 likes. For those who just joined, my name is Billy Bob. I'm from Louisiana, representing America. I'm down in Florida, and we are kicking butt on this live stream. Chillin says I was going to wait another day to dehydrate his mushrooms, but I've given him enough inspiration to dehydrate. Why would you want to dehydrate your mushrooms? I should inspire you to get high on America. That's all you need. Guys, why do so many people emigrate from their country and come to America? Because they know it's the greatest high in the history of humankind. Nothing makes you go, just spread your wings more than being a part of this great experiment. Not an experiment, it's an experiment. Experiment. Just like this is America. That's right. We got a big boy banana man is back in the big boy banana man. Where the heck have you been? Great to see you. Big boy banana man's been here on this live streaming for many months. He's a very big fan. We got Peyton Manning here, Hank Hill. We got someone unapologetically mystic saying America. Very good. I like your pronunciation right there. Pardon me. Drinking 360 calories in one swoop makes you a little burp a little bit. Rick Mann wants to make America great. Mario Contreras, Kamala 2024. You're welcome to support Kamala here in this live stream. That's no problem. This is an equal opportunity live stream. But I will tell you, Billy Bob's hoping that Donald Trump wins, because otherwise I think we're going to have big problems in this country. Peyton Mann is asking me, I'm from Louisiana. I am. I'm from the deep bayou. Most people don't even know where I'm from. That's why they say my accent's not authentic. That's because they never been to my part of Louisiana. Let's say, what's up, Dan H? How you doing? Thank you for apologizing. That's right. My name is Billy Bob. Billy Bob. And I'm having 92 people here on today's live stream. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I'm happy to have you guys here. Work with nature has no. You have no something in this race. You have no kangaroo and clouds. I have no idea, work with nature, what the heck you're talking about. For those just joining, I do go through the comments, and this is live, but I'm very behind. So it takes me a while to get down towards the bottom. We got Mario Contreras. It was beautiful, better than the Republican pity party. Oh, so you liked the DNC, did you, Mario? Did you really like the DNC? Well, hey, that's your prerogative. You can do what you want to do. It's your prerogative. You can feel what you want to feel. Yeah, I'm doing a little Bobby Brown over there. Britney Spears tried to cover that song, but I don't think it was as good as the original. But Bobby Brown. Mario says, learn the history, then you know why. Well, Mario, Billy Bob knows history far more than a lot of people know. Billy Bob's a very well-versed historian. And, the fact is, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. It was the Republicans that freed the slaves. And then a lot of Democrats say, oh, there was a big switch, and the Republicans turned into the Democrats and vice versa. And the Republicans of today are the Democrats from the slave days. Sorry, guys, that ain't true. I'd like to note out that it was the Democrats who tried to prevent the Civil Rights Bill from getting passed in the 1960s. That's a true fact. If you guys look it up, it's the Republicans who helped push that through. So a lot of things that people don't know about Republicans, a lot of lies going around. And I want people to know Republicans are good people. Republicans, good people. Oh, we got hotties for Harris. Unapologetically mystic. She's a hottie for Harris. Very nice. I didn't know hotties were for Harris, but yeah, you learn something every single day. Chillin's asking Kamala Harris or the former head of that strange party in Germany. Hard to say. But I will say that, of course, absolutely Kamala Harris. Because I don't like when people compare Mr. Donald Trump with that former, leader of that former party. I've been careful about what I'm saying here because I heard that if you say certain things, it might trigger the AI and it might cause some issues. So you guys know who I'm talking about. But anyone who calls Donald Trump that person doesn't know history. And anyone who calls Kamala Harris that person doesn't know history either. So, I'm not a big fan of Kamala Harris, but I'm not going to go so far as to exaggerate and call her something that she is not. So, by the way, 106 people in here. Welcome to Billy Bob's live stream. By the way, when we get to 15 likes, we're at a bronze medal. No, we're at a silver medal in the YouTube live stream. 15 likes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on the bell. And you're always welcome to super chat or join as a member. Got great, cool things happening with the memberships now. Mario is asking, misinformation. We have different rules. She was ready on the ticket. Stupid vice president. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mario. Are you supporting Kamala Harris or are you criticizing Kamala Harris? Very confused. By the way, we just got 15 likes. We all together won the YouTube live streaming silver medal. Congratulations, everybody. And now we're at 18. When we get to 20, gold medal. Hallelujah. We're going to get to the gold medal. Seawater says we were subverted by foreign interests. United States is subverted by foreign interests all the time. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the House basically now has found enough evidence to bring impeachment charges against Joe Biden for using the presidency to make money by influencing foreign policy and things like that. But they said we're not going to bring the actual charges because at this point he's a lame duck. This is, I think, what's the problem with the Republicans. They got no backbone. The Democrats had really very little to bring up charges against Donald Trump, and they did so when they impeached him with relish and glee. The Republicans actually have very strong evidence about the influence peddling, but they don't got any guts. They're not going to do anything. We got 6 more months of Joe Biden. That's a really crazy. They're not going to impeach him. We know that he's not mentally capable of being president anymore. Why are we not invoking the 25th Amendment? It's very crazy. It's very, very crazy. That means for the next 6 months, who the heck is the president of the United States? We don't know. I know there's an argument. There's an argument saying, no, well, if we bring in the 25th Amendment, that's going to launch Kamala Harris into the presidency. And that's going to help her even more because now she's the incumbent. But my feeling is, why are you playing politics? We should have a president, even if it's not the person that I like. But Kamala Harris right now should be president of the United States. And I don't know what's going on. Very, very strange, because I think it's unsafe for America. It's unsafe for the world to have nobody leading this great nation. What up? Let's see what we got going on here. Damaja says a wasted mind is a terrible thing. Absolutely agree. Chillin's laughing out loud over there. Mario was saying, I watched the speech. It was beautiful. We have Republicans too against Trump. Oh, they're definitely Republicans against Trump, 100%. And those are the ones who like power. They like the old guard. Everybody's scared of Trump because he's a loose cannon and he does his own thing. He marches to his own drum for America first. Where every other politician basically in American history is always running against America, trying to go for their own interests. That's why none of these senators and members of the House want to have term limits. Why not? Because then they get kicked out of office and they lose their very cushy position. It's basically the new royalty in America. They say that there is no kings and queens in America. There absolutely are. They're called congressmen, and they're called senators, and they're called people in the deep state who've got these bureaucratic positions and they never get voted in. They never get fired. We got a very strange country, I tell you. It ain't the America from the late 1700s, early 1800s. We've got an oligarchy. I don't know if you know what that means. It's about a government that's controlled by a very few, very elite people. And that's 100%, I think, what we got in America. Very, very, very shady stuff going on. I'm telling you that. Seawater Vein says, Rouge intelligence agencies. Oh, you meant to say rogue. R-O-G-U-E. Typo, I think. Rogue intelligence agents, says Seawater Veins, have blackmail on many power players. I 100% believe that. I think that's not only in the United States, but that's around the world. And we all know the Illuminati controls absolutely everything. That's right. I mean, Illuminati are even controlling the way that I raise my gators. I should be able to raise my gators however the heck I want to raise my gators. Why? Why is the Illuminati telling me I got to use their Illuminati gator raising handbook? Illuminati got so many of these strange handbooks. They got How to Treat Your Mother, Illuminati Official Guide. They even sent me just a week ago when my live streams got monetized. They said, here's the official Illuminati live streaming professional YouTuber manual. And they're trying to tell me exactly how to do it. That's why I'm mentioning the Illuminati. Because they said I have to mention Illuminati once a week. Unbelievable. They control absolutely everything. Let me say, chilling, saying, I don't use illegal substances, but I live in Colorado. So I get to eat mushrooms and legalized marijuana. Okay, I guess it's not illegal where you are, potentially. But, federally, it kind of is. I mean, there's some moving and shaking happening in the federal law, but a lot of these things are still illicit substances in the eyes of the federal law. It's very complicated right now. But I get Billy Bob, it's not so much about illegal substances. Billy Bob doesn't like mind-altering substances. Now, you might say, well, then why do you take Motrin or ibuprofen? Because that alters your mind. That changes the brain chemistry so it numbs the pain receptors. So I guess you could argue there. That's a fair argument. But I guess I'd say don't take mind-altering substances for recreation. For recreation or for relaxing. Billy Bob doesn't need that because Billy Bob got America. America on the mind. Just, whoa. I just thinking about a game of trails. By the way, we got 1 like away from the gold medal here on the YouTube live streaming Olympics. We're going to be at 20 likes very soon. 20 likes. Tortellini Fettuccine. That's a great name for a YouTube handle. We got Chicago in here. We got great Coke. But why are we talking about drugs on here? I'm not going to be talking anymore about drugs on this live stream. Do not want to be encouraging that. Not good for monetization. Julie Mumford, good morning, beautiful soul. That's right, Julie Mumford. Great to see you, beautiful soul. Happy to have you here. Damaja, Mary, that's just another reason why Trump can't win. Don't know what you're talking about there, Damaja. You have to be more specific. Good morning, Billy Bob from Jamie. Hey, guys, look at Jamie. Look at Jamie right there. If you scroll, you see Jamie. Her name is in green. She's got a green name here. This is really exciting. The first time I've ever had one of my new members, one of my paying members, join the live stream. So she's got her name in green, so you know that she's a member. And she's got a little icon next to her name. Pretty cool. Billy Bob helped design those icons. If you look at Jamie, next to her name, it's a red circle with an N in it. Well, that N stands for new. Jamie, hot diggity dog, after 1 month of your membership, that's going to turn to a big, bright yellow 1 to show you've been a member for 1 month. And it's very cool. The longer you're here, the higher that number is going to go. So you're going to get special attention from me and everybody here on the live stream because they're going to know you're a super special Billy Bob member. Yeah, that's right. Billy Bob's got a fan club. Billy Bob's very excited about that. So good morning, Jamie. Thank you for being the 3rd member of the Billy Bob fan club. You are hot diggity dog. You're hot, you're diggity, and you're dog. All 3 of them wrapped up in one. Ricky Hearn says it's all hats and no cattle. Oh, no. This is all hat and all cattle right here. Look at this hat. It is all hat and all cattle. Oh, by the way, Jamie, on the YouTube app, when I'm doing mobile, it doesn't give any notifications when a member gives a message. The only way I can tell if members give a comment is if ahead of time is to go and do it on the live stream on the desktop. But on the desktop, YouTube doesn't bring in any new members, so new subscribers or a new vote. So it's very difficult. But I'm going to try to figure out a way to get around that. But I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's see. Mario says you need to get a better education. It's America. It's not America. A lot of people now say, look, that's like elementary pronunciation. They teach you in elementary school America. But the older you get, you realize efficiency is important, and they teach you about, making sure time management is included as part of your education. When you get to the PhD level of studies, you learn that it's just one syllable, America, America, America. Now, sometimes like in college, they teach you one syllable, America, 3 syllables, America, America. But once you get to the highest levels, it's just America, America. You guys can try to say it. Very difficult, I know. And if you can't say it like I do, just keep practicing. In time, you may be able to get there. Thank you, Frank Bainey Waney. I do have very soft hands. You can tell just by looking at that. Look at that, no calluses. These are works of art right here. As many of you know, Keno Surf is an ankle and calf model because he has the most beautiful ankles and calves. I do part-time hand modeling. Now you might be thinking, how can a Gator wrangler from Louisiana be a hand model? That's because my modeling agency, they love my hands so much. They are insured by Lloyd's of London in England. For those of you who don't know, Lloyd's of London, very, very famous insurance agency, designed to insure the hands of people like me. So anyway, my agent in Hollywood, they said, we know you love gator wrangling, but we cannot risk losing your hands. So not only are we going to insure your hands with Lloyd's of London, but they give me special gloves I have to wear whenever I touch Francis or Petunia. Why only Francis and Petunia? They're the roughest of my gators, and they cause very big difficulties sometimes with my hands. But that's why. Look how beautiful they are. They are beautiful hands. And this one was even broken once. I went skydiving once, and that thing broke. But look at that. It's back. It's a little crooked, but not too bad. Not too bad. We have not ugly saying Trump with about 12 pace. Thank you for the extra pace. Andrea Marie says, I has dentures. You got dentures. Well, that's wonderful. I'm very proud of you. You know, dentures have come a long way these days. And I'm glad you got good dentures that serve you well. Work with Nature says, hang on, let me pull out my dentures out and count. Wow, Billy Bob is way behind on this live stream. Way behind because I was talking about my teeth about 20 minutes ago. Let's see, put his unwashed hands in his mouth. Oh, absolutely. Now, Billy Bob puts his unwashed hands in his mouth about 4 to 5 times a day because that builds up Billy Bob's immune system. Now, I know all science says don't put your fingers in your mouth because that causes disease and viruses and bacteria, but Billy Bob just likes the taste of his fingers. Sugary, very sugary. I exude. When Billy Bob sweats, he sweats sugar. Now, some of you guys, most of you, all you guys probably sweat salt. But Billy Bob sweats sugar. That's why the ladies love him so much. They find Billy Bob so sweet. Because they just come and go, oh man, Billy Bob smells delicious. He smells like a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie from grandma's house. And it ain't my cologne. That's my natural essence. That's right, Mario. Luckily for Joe Biden and Obamacare, I got new dentures from the government. No, I didn't get new dentures. These are real chompers right here. Real chompers. That's right. We got Justin Trouble here saying blacks for Trump. That's true. A lot of black people are supporting Donald Trump more in droves. By the way, we got to the gold medal. 20 likes. 20 likes. We got the gold medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. Now we're going for the palladium medal. Palladium medal at 25 likes. I know we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, very soon. We're going to get 25 likes. Mario says Browns for Kamala 2024. We got Coconut Creamer saying Trump 2024. We got a lot of support for a lot of different people in here. I haven't seen recently Billy Bob for 2024, and I'm very disappointed because you guys all know I would do a much better job than any of those bozos. Billy Bob for president. Billy Bob for president. Yeah, that's right, YT. Kamala ain't the one. Can't come out to the sun because too hot, says Mario. Total Tech is excited. Why are you excited, Total Tech? I'm leaning in. You see, I leaned into your comment because I'm very, very interested. Why are you excited? Please share with us. Hello, Andrea. What's up, Kilikina? Work with Nature. I'm way behind in the chat. Talk faster or shorter. Sorry about that. Very behind on this chatter here. Big KC, make him sleepy. Make him sleepy. I think that's when I took my nasal pill. But you notice I'm not sniffling as much anymore. So that's working. Big KC is Kamala is asking me if she is black or Indian. I think she's both. That's what I think. We got to build that wall. I do agree. We should have a wall. There ain't no reason why people should be coming over here illegally. Gear Jammers ask if I'm a professional dork. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Umar Jam, 500 plus calories per day is badass. That's right. That's right. That's right. I already got 360. I just need 141 calories more today. And I've reached the 500 plus level of calorie intake. I'm not quite there, but I'm halfway there. But I think, I've probably burned 350 calories just by being on this live stream with you guys. 47th Pirate says, I call calories life force. More than calories, Billy Bob likes ADP, adenosine, or ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It's very, very fascinating. That's like the energy cells of the body. Makes everything happen. It's like the energizer battery of the human body. And let's say America, Trump 2024 says Austin Montgomery. We got Kill on Site. Doesn't like the America that I'm representing here. We got Spearmint. Okay, America, the Spearmint, Kamala Cost. What does that mean? Kamala Cost. Well, Kamala's going to cost us a lot of money. I know prices are going to just keep going up if she becomes president. And Trump for the world. Hello from America. What's up, Jake Johnson? Raul Dominguez from a border town in Texas. How's it going? We got No Hasid H. Billy Brown. Tell us about the Apache Wars. Well, okay, you can stump any historian. I can tell you that. And if you want to stump someone, you can absolutely do that. So Billy Bob, the only thing Billy Bob knows about the Apache Wars is that they were wars here in the United States between one group of Apache helicopters and another group of Apache helicopters. And those Apache helicopters were fighting for years. They were fighting for years until there was only one Apache helicopter left. And that's why we mourn Apache helicopters today. So there you go. You got your history lesson. 62-year-old fan here telling I'm very handsome. No joke. Well, I know it's no joke. Billy Bob knows. Billy Bob knows he's handsome. Thank you very much for the compliment. Scottish guy wants to know, how do you get around the wall to sneak into Mexico? Well, that's the point. If you got the wall, you can't sneak around it to get into Mexico. That's it. That's why we're doing it. That's why we're doing it. Hetsu was saying this is satire. No. Well, I'm a real person. My name is Billy Bob. I'm from Louisiana. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just letting you know how it is, how it should be, how it was, and how it might be. That's all Billy Bob doing here, talking it real, and representing America. What's up, Goku Black? How you doing here? Hey, Goku Black. Good to see you. Now I'm gonna make you. You get to be a moderator again, Goku Black, because you keep coming back. You've been supportive of me, and you've proven yourself. So welcome back. You have been re-promoted. Be very circumspect. Be careful. Don't do timeouts if you can just do some removes. All right? Thank you very much. We got Team Awesome saying tungsten. That's right. How's it going? Fake news, Elon. No bone spurs were harmed in the making of this. Well, that's very important to share. I'm glad that you did not hurt any bone spurs. And good job. Good job, fake news, Elon. We got Hetsu saying this has to be satire. Well, it's not. This is for real. Everything Billy Bob shares on here is 100% legit. When did I get back from Jamaica? Scott, I got back from Jamaica on August 17th, Saturday. So what's today? Today's the 20th. That was about 3 days ago. It was a great time. We went to Jamaica, Cayman Islands, went to Cozumel, Mexico, and went to Ocean Key, Bahamas. Beautiful island. Very beautiful island. And 47th Pirate. Big Mike versus Rosie O'Donnell. Who wins the fight? Well, of course, Big Mike. Big Mike's a big man. Very big man. Angel Devon says, hey. Sage says, can't tell if you're 35 or 65. Yeah, that's what they say. And say, Looney Tunes here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right-wing Looney Tunes. I got to tell you, I don't know why everyone called Looney Tunes is a bad thing. I think Looney Tunes is a very wonderful cartoon. Great American tradition, just like Billy Bob and America. So thank you. Billy Bob is Looney Tunes, which means he's top cat. He is awesome. 10 out of 10. By the way, we got to 25 likes, which means you just hit the Palladium medal. YouTube live streaming Olympics when we hit 30 likes. When we hit 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen, we will hit the platinum YouTube live streaming Olympics gold medal. It's going to be fantastic. And Hetsu says, you actually sound, speak, and think like this? Well, of course. What's Hetsu talking about here? He doesn't think I actually sound, speak, and think like this. How silly. Mark Shark is saying Kamala Harris 2024. That's all right. Team Awesome is saying DJT. Hey, someone said something very funny the other day on this live stream and said, do you know what LGBTQ is? And Billy Bob says, well, of course I do. And he goes, you don't know. I said, well, what are you talking about? He goes, it means let's get Trump back quickly. LGBTQ. Found that very, very funny. Very funny and amusing, ladies and gentlemen. My cunt, am I transgender? I am not. I'm trans-gator. And I know it's very, very controversial, but I am transitioning right now into a gator. I'm working on the tail as my first step. But it's going to take about 30, 40 years, so don't worry. Nothing's going to change anytime soon. We have, let's say, color green says it's mentally draining. Not sure what you're talking about. Maybe the election or me. But either way, just stick through it. You'll get through it. We're going to get through it. Let's see. Nice hat, says Mona Lay. Thank you very much. Goku Black 1057. Well, I'm only about 15 minutes behind on the live stream. So if you left a comment there, Billy Bob is going to get there in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Yeah, that's right, Color Green. The billionaires that sit on the round table. If Donald Trump become president, his cabinet is going to be the billionaires that sit at the round table. Because he's going to sit at the round table, billionaire. He's going to have, Elon Musk sitting at that. How great would that be if Elon Musk is on the cabinet of Donald Trump's office? I mean, that's going to be fantastic. I've always noticed this. When Democrats get into office as president, they bring on all their friends and family into positions that they have, that no one's successful. When Donald Trump gets in office, he brings on successful business leaders, people who have made lots of money, people who know how to actually run businesses and organizations. And that's why Donald Trump is 100% the best policy choice for this country. And let's hope and let's see. That's what Billy Bob thinks. Billy Bob thinks Donald Trump is going to do a much better job for saving America. We got Twitch here. We got Bo here. Curtis Aiken says, I've broken, another flat earther. You've broken character a few times. The accent is bogus. If y'all didn't know. Curtis Aiken is trying to make it seem like I am not who I say I am. That this guy, Billy Bob, is somehow not a real person on Monroe Mann's YouTube channel. And now people say that Billy Bob looks like Monroe Mann, but is telling me that Billy Bob is not a real person. That is blasphemy, Curtis Aitken. None of you guys listen to Curtis. That's just absurd to think that this is just a comedic improvisational performance. That is just crazy. That is posh talk, and that's just haters gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. And yeah, that's right, Barbara. It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the Benjamins. Hetsu says, thank God it's satire. It only took Hetsu a very long time to figure out what was going on here. By the way, thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking the bell to get notifications. This channel is not just Billy Bob. We got Rocco Tribbiani on here from New York and New Jersey. We got Timothy Hilford from England. We've got Keno Surf from California. Got a whole bunch. And we got Monroe Mann as well, playing his guitar, sharing some motivation. So definitely you'll get a lot of great stuff if you become a part of this, part of the family, part of the Monroe Mann family, part of the Roman Empire. That's what we call it here, the Roman Empire. Elites like Elon Musk, have I transitioned? So Illuminati won't control Trump. Oh, Illuminati control everything. Even Trump is not immune. The Illuminati, they're watching this live stream right now, guys, and I'm scared. I don't like talking about it, but they're behind me right now. They're behind. When this rocking chair rocks, oh God, it's happening again. It's not me. It's the Illuminati. Very scary. We got Jeff Bezos on there. Trump from Cindy Boyd. Vlad says I'm using something. I am. I am using a telephone that has Wi-Fi capability with the YouTube app on it on a monetized YouTube channel to do an official professional YouTube live stream performance. That's what I'm doing. That's what Billy Bob is doing. Long Island for Trump 2024. That's great, Long Island. Monroe Mann's grandma was from Long Island, from Roslyn Heights, New York. That was a great place. Monroe's grandma used to take him when he was a little kid to a place called Hicks, and every time there was a Halloween, you could go to Hicks, and they had this little haunted house called Boo. I don't know if it's really called Boo. Maybe Monroe's grandma just called it Boo. But it was great. Great memories Billy Bob has of Monroe Mann's childhood. Billy Bob doesn't have memories of his childhood, but he likes hearing those stories. Thank you, Vlad. Twitch, am I a comedian? Am I a comedian? Twitch says. I don't know. Do you find me funny? I guess if I find me funny, I'm a comedian, don't you think? And LL says, this dude referring to himself in the third person? I would never do that, ladies and gentlemen. People who refer to them in the third person are crazy. Billy Bob would never do that. Now, a lot of people don't understand there's also a fourth person and a fifth person. So Billy Bob and the other characters on these live streams, they speak in the first person or the fourth and fifth person. Because fourth and fifth person allow a little bit more pattern recognition. Because now you guys know that Billy Bob is my name. So if I keep saying, Billy Bob loves his Gators, now you guys know I'm Billy Bob. So it's a strategic decision by the Illuminati, of course. Because remember, I told you we got the Illuminati YouTube live streaming handbook. You got to follow it. If you don't follow it, they start following you. And I hate when they follow me. Having them push my rocking chair back and forth is bad enough. Come on, can you go a little slower back there? At least they listen. It's a little bit of a slower rock right now. Let's see. What do we got? Curtis Aiken here, color green, Rothschild family. 47th Pirate says he's not a comedian. I am an Olympian. Well, thank you. Finally, someone is getting it right. And by the way, we are together on this YouTube bobsled. And what do I mean by that? I am the driver of this YouTube bobsled. You guys are all the guys running behind me on my bobsled, pushing me real fast. And every time you give a like, this bobsled's moving a little bit faster. We're at 27 likes. When we get to 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen, we win the YouTube live stream platinum medal. It is going to be a celebration of the highest order when that happens. Detroit, Michigan hair from poisonous Ethiopian caterpillar. Well, that's quite a mouthful. 47th Pirate says Trailer Park Olympics go hard first thing in the morning. Now, that is true. I'm very proud of my double wide trailer. And I don't want to rub that in. I know most of you probably can't afford a double wide. But, it's something that each of you should aspire to. A double wide trailer, a big living does not get better than that. The double wide, if you guys don't understand, you got a normal trailer, and then you got a trailer that's the size of two trailers. That's called a double wide. And that double wide, you can really lay out. You can walk from one side of your trailer to another. It takes a full 5 seconds. 5 seconds to walk from one side. That is one big trailer. Let me tell you. Now that's the beauty of a double wide. And is my real name Gomer Pyle? That is not correct. Again, Billy Bob was the inspiration for a lot of these characters. Billy Bob Thornton, Gomer Pyle, Forrest Gump. They are all graduates of the Billy Bob School of Performing Arts Theater. And Lily Blue wants me to say hi, Louie. Good to see you, Lily Blue. John says Trump 2024. Joshua Taylor, Billy Bob needs approval from the internet because of childhood trauma. That is true. I regularly have to check in to the internet authorities, and I have to ask, can I please go live? And they consider it. Usually takes 5 to 7 minutes. So far, they've been pretty good, and they say, okay, we'll let you go live, but I'm hoping that they don't stop. I tell you that. What's up, Lila? How you doing? Tyler Patton says Trump 2024. Cindy Boyd, is this guy for real? I love how she puts guy in capital because she knows this guy is for real. Let's pin that. See that? She put, is this guy for real? Capital J. Because I am a capital G, ladies and gentlemen. I am the OJ, the original Gator. People think it means original gangster. Again, those thugs in the hood, they got that from me as well. It's not original gangster. It's original Gator, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me find back down there. I got to catch up here on these chats. That's right, I am a psychological expert. Monroe Mann, who runs this channel, has a PhD in psychology. He's also a lawyer. So I get a lot of information from him, and it's kind of through osmosis. It transmutes from his brain water to my brain water. And that's why my brain water, and I'm able to keep it all in my head because I got my special America cap on that makes me smarter than the average Gator. And let's see, and have fun, Jamie. Let's see, Yogesh, get back to your call center. Am I related to, I don't know what that means. Team Awesome says, I gotta go. Want one of those badges? Team Awesome, that you're pretty awesome over there. Team Awesome wants one of the badges. I'll tell you this. I was talking to Monroe yesterday, and we were setting up the memberships here on the channel. Because once you get monetized and you get approved, you can apply to do memberships as well. And they say, hey, you should create custom badges for all of your members. But they say it's optional. They say optional. And Monroe said, maybe we shouldn't do this because it's going to take a long time to design all of these badges. And Billy Bob said, Monroe, stop being lazy. You got to create the badges and make custom looking badges that are very unique for your channel. Because, why? Because it's going to make people want to join and become a member. And look at that. Team Awesome just said, I got to go right now too because I want one of those badges. So I hope I see you soon, Team Awesome, with one of those fantastic badges. I see Jamie again saying, thanks, Team Awesome. I'll try my best. Hope you're having a great day. That is right, Jamie. Jamie's back. Jamie, I got to tell you, I thought you were a beautiful woman before. Now that you've got a green name and you got a beautiful badge next to your name, now you're tops. Now you're looking really sexy. Very, very sexy, Miss Jamie. You got to say here, I do not know that, Ray. We got Goody here. Team Awesome, I heard she has a little bit Irish. And let's see, America from Herschel Gross. Misty, if you're not answering Indian, you are an imaginat. What the heck is an imaginat? Don't know what that person's talking about there. We have Oscar De La Rienta again talking hello from Tel Aviv, Israel. Well, I'm going to send you a big mazel tov. Very nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Yeah, mazel tov to Oscar De La Rienta. We got Marky Mark going, Ma Manny. Great to see you there. Marky Mark's in the house. You gotta say, let's see, how does that song go? Gonna drop the rhythm and the rhyme. I can't remember. How does that song start? You got my good vibrations by Marky Mark. I keep wanting to say, all right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice back with a brand new invention. But that's Vanilla Ice. Billy Bob he's not remembering his hip hop very well. Marky Mark and his, all that. Marky Mark. I'm Marky Mark and I'm here to move you. Rhymes to prove you and I'm here to prove you. We can rock on the positive side, rap, more of the vibe. Guys are if you're not in it to win it, then get the hell out. Yeah, great job, Marky Mark. Maybe Marky Mark can remind me of your lyrics to your own song, because I cannot. What's up? Lily Blue, you keep asking me to say the same thing over and over and over again. We got Boston in the building from T Products 617. Great to have you here. We're 1 like away from the platinum medal on the YouTube live streaming Olympic. Let's get to 30 likes, people. One more like. Let's see. Tri-Speed's official. Do I smoke any weed? Billy Bob does not. Billy Bob does not like. I said I do not like mind-altering recreational drugs. Do not find them helpful or useful. Billy Bob got a little woozy once with alcohol. Hates that feeling. Never wants to feel out of control. If you are out of control, you are not in control. That's a Billy Bob quote right there. If you are out of control, You are not in control. Just keep that in mind. But I will remind you of a quote by Mario Andretti. He was a former race car driver. This amazing quote represents America. He said, if you feel in control, you ain't driving fast enough. And that's an amazing quote, because I think too many people try to go just slow enough so that they don't get all wobbly. But you gotta get wobbly in life, because you gotta put yourself out of your comfort zone. And I don't, this is not me telling you to go do some drug. No, I'm telling you not to do drugs. I'm telling you to get a high naturally from pushing yourself to the limit. I want you to be sure to try to be your best. And you cannot be your best unless you push your gator to the limit. You gotta push your gator to the limit, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely required if you want to succeed in life. A child of God is asking, Billy Bob, what is the meaning of life? Now, I could give you the simple answer and tell you it's all about gators. But that's not what you're looking for. I know. And I'd say from Billy Bob's perspective, the meaning of life is to fulfill your God-given dreams. We have all got dreams in life. Where the heck do they come from? It comes from our ambition, because everyone's got ambition. But where does our ambition come from? Our ambition comes from the fact that we are made in God's image. And God is great. So we have ambition to also be great because we want to be like God. We are not God, but we're made in God's image. So the purpose of life is to find your purpose in life, find your dreams, find your calling, and you pursue it. For many, many years, Billy Bob always knew he wanted to be a YouTube live streamer, professional. And now he is. He's on his way. He is on his way. Why? Because he's pursuing what God wants him to do. I'm doing God's work here. America. That's right. I don't know how you say your name. Desi CDI says, have you seen the movie Team America? That's right. That's what we got. America. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to use bad language on here, cause problems. Let's say we've got some, I think we got some Hebrew here and there. Marky Mark, you're going to rig the Special Olympics. You don't want to rig the Special Olympics, Marky Mark. That's not good. Let's see. By the way, Marky Mark, I remember that song by Marky Mark. I remember one lyric. It goes, D-R-U-G-G, I need my body healthy. See, he talks about, he goes, I'm not going to do any D-R-U-G-G, I need mine. You're not going to, Marky Mark's telling you not to do any drugs. Billy Bob's telling you not to do any drugs. Winners don't let friends do drugs. Let's see. LGBTQLMNOP. So I remember before we got, let's get back Trump quickly. Leave my and. Leave my, what's an a word that rhymes with and? That's something to do with Billy Bob. Leave my, I don't know, something on patrol. All right, Elijah's giving a lot of, Elijah, why are you doing that? There's a lot, Elijah's spamming in here. Billy Bob, Jesus loves you. Thank you very much, child of God. Grime Pays, you're very funny. Didn't he put kids in cabinet positions? He did not. He just put kids in cabinets. There's a very big difference. That is true. I can confirm Donald Trump did put some children in cabinets. But it was for their own good. It was for their own good. Hello, Wolf. El Gato, how you doing? Billy Bob, you need to stop with your nonsense. Trump for prison reform. Lock him up to start the process of justice. Oh, El Gato. You're so cute and adorable with your silliness there. You're so cute and adorable. I could just stroke your head and go, oh, good little Gato. What a cute little Gato. And Amar Mom says, was that the real Joe Biden last night or a shapeshifter? I don't know. I said, I was watching that, and here's my impression of Joe Biden. You know, he just looks like he's a wax figure. I thought they got Madame Tussauds to create a wax figure of Joe Biden and put him on the stage. He was like that. Very strange, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very strange. By the way, we hit 30 likes. Platinum YouTube live streaming medal. Thank you very much. We are official Olympians at the platinum level. Next at 35 likes is the rhodium medal. Rhodium YouTube live streaming Olympic medal. I'm very excited to get the rhodium medal with you guys. A team effort right here. Team effort. Vanna V, Harris 2024. Goat says John Cena. Oh, you want John Cena for president? That's very interesting. That's a possibility. You never know. He might run. Actually, I don't know if John Cena is American born. You got to be an American born if you want to run for president. You do have a right to appeal. I'm not sure what we're appealing. Maybe we're appealing a banana. Now I'm talking about bananas. I really want a banana. But Billy Bob don't got no bananas. Billy Bob doesn't have any food in his house. Billy Bob cleaned out the refrigerator and freezer, but now there's nothing in it. There's absolutely no food in there whatsoever. We got to go to the grocery store after we finish this live stream. That's right. Antoine says Camel and Trump both belong in jail. I hope that they both get it bad. Well, I don't think Donald Trump deserves to be in jail. I think he was falsely convicted, and we're going to see if that gets overturned. I think that verdict will get overturned, but I'm also concerned whether Donald Trump will actually get put in jail in September. That's a little bit of a concern. We're going to have to look at that and see what's going to happen. Oh, Zach says that's not how bobsleds work. Oh, yeah, it is. 100%. There's the driver in front. He drives the sled. And then the other people behind run real fast to get the sled moving. Haven't you watched the movie Cool Runnings about the Jamaican bobsled team? That's all you need to know. That's why they call it Cool Runnings, because they run really fast behind the sled. And now that's the equivalent of you guys giving this live stream likes. The more likes we get, the higher chances we get to the rhodium medal at 35 likes. Let's see, do I have a redwood deck? I don't prefer redwood, I prefer pine. Pine is easily replaceable. And we've got you have a triple wide, John. Oh, John is just rubbing it in. John is rubbing it in, telling me he's got a triple wide trailer with 5 bedrooms. I thought you were a Bama man, sound like a Florida man now. Now, I am from Louisiana, from the deep bayou. And that accent, it's got very strong roots in Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, but it 100% authentic, Johnny. That's right. Little Trumpy, why the trash? Okay, we're having the right accessories. That's right, Jamie. That's right. I'm glad you reminded me about that. It's not about how wide your trailer is. It's about the accessories you got in there. And let me tell you, my trailer has got some of the finest accessories you've ever seen. Let me ask you this, Johnny. Do you have his and his Gators hot tubs? I got one hot tub for me inside. I got one for my Gators. Don't even tell me that you got a his and his Gators hot tub. I don't think so. That's right. By the way, Jamie, again, I think it's so awesome when I see that green. Makes me feel very supported as a YouTube live streamer, as an individual. When I see the green and I see that little badge that you got on there, makes Billy Bob feel very proud. Very proud. Not as proud as it is to wear this hat and be an American, but a very close second. Billy Bob has a Jamie in the house. Billy Bob is a big Jamie in the house and he's very proud. Thank you very much. Is Dr. Dre a doctor? Well, he is, because he's got the name doctor in his name. Doesn't mean he's a medical doctor. This is the whole thing that people say that's very, very annoying. Monroe Mann has a PhD in psychology. He's not a psychologist. You took those pills, but you still got congestion. What's going on? Monroe Mann has a PhD in psychology, not a psychologist. It's a research PhD. But he's technically a doctor because it's a doctor of philosophy. And people go, oh, so you're not a real doctor. Boy, that's so silly because that's confusing medical doctor with a real doctor. There are lots of different doctors in the world. There's doctor of philosophy, doctor of chiropractic, doctor of dentistry, doctor of medicine. Doctor of medicine, MD, is what people call a real doctor. But you know what? Anyone who has a PhD or a doctorate is a real doctor. They're just not a medical doctor. And that's very annoying that people make that distinction. So the answer to your question, is Dr. Dre a doctor? Yes, he is. He's a doctor of Dre. That's it. He's an official doctor of Dre. And Dr. Demento is a doctor of Dementos, right? Oh, Dr. Xavier is the doctor of Xaviers. That's right. I'm a Bomber Man, Southern Man on the beach. It's very gorgeous. There you go, bro. Demetrius. We got Matt Johnson here. And if you ain't first, you're last. That's true. If you ain't first, you're last. And now I got nothing to say about that. If you ain't first, you're last. Unless you're second in a three-man race. That's true. If you ain't first, you're last. Unless you're second in a three-man race, then you're second, and you're not first. Army Mom, kind of like if you're not first, you're last. Oh, look, we got a lot of philosophy going on here. A lot of philosophy going on in this live stream right here. I got Bill. As we get closer to 12 noon, the Florida heat is rising. We're going to turn this thing on, air conditioner. So Billy Bob's able to turn off the AC at night, but he got to turn it on around midday because it gets very hot down here in summer. Very, very hot. I believe you said you got to get comfortable driving uncomfortable. That's right, Matt Johnson. You gotta, now you can't go out of control. Because if you feel in control, that's what Mario Andretti said. If you feel in control, you're not driving fast enough. But if you drive too fast, you're gonna go completely out of control and you're gonna crash. But you gotta go just fast enough that you're feeling things shake a little bit, but you can still hold things in control. Because that means you're pushing everything to the envelope in your life. It's good to feel uncomfortable. When you feel uncomfortable, you know that you're on the edge of something great. And I launched the memberships here on the site with Monroe yesterday, and we were both a little bit scared, thinking, is anybody going to sign up for this? Maybe no one's going to sign up. Maybe no one wants to be a member of the thing, and that's going to be embarrassing to the channel and all that. And that uncomfort, that was the trigger that said, we got to do it. We got to push forward and give it a try anyway. And look what happened. On the first day, we got 3 paid subscriptions. And I imagine before the end of the month, we'll be up to 5, maybe 6. Best case scenario, up to 10. Who knows? But the point is, you don't know unless you try. And you got to try even if you're scared. Because life is too short for you to be just sitting on the sidelines. You know, you got to put your gator in the ring. Put your gator in the ring. Your gator will surprise you with how devotedly it fights for you on your behalf. Brian says it's easy to talk when your life wasn't as hard. Well, Brian's making a lot of assumptions about Billy Bob and his life. You got no idea what Billy Bob has been through. Jamie says, I was focused on my work. Could have sworn I heard Marky Mark himself on your stream. Well, yeah, Marky Mark did come into the live stream. And then Marky Mark inspired me to sing one of his songs. Now, about good vibrations. We got to have good vibrations. But the best good vibration song is by the Beach Boys. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. Good, good, good. Good vibrations. Bop, bop. If you guys don't know that song by the Beach Boys, you should definitely listen to it. It's a hot diggity song. You're going to love it. And thank you, Jamie, for that wonderful comment. Johnny, if you touch a frog's butt, does it jump? Yeah, of course it does. Everybody knows that. You touch a frog and off it jumps. Ribbit. Demetrius says you can respect that opinion. By the way, I always tell you guys got to learn how to be live streamers. A good live streamer texter, commenter, because I always get behind. So if you say I can respect that opinion, I have no idea what you're talking about because I'm always behind on the live streams. You got to say I can respect that opinion, parentheses, the one where you said this, 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 and this. Otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about. But thank you very much. I'm glad you respect the opinion. Do I support gay Americans? Of course. And I'll tell you this. Contrary to popular belief, there are a number of gay Americans who have trailers. And I don't like to admit it. But one of the people 4 doors down from me has got a triple wide. It might be Johnny, I don't know, from early in the live stream. But, you know, gay people dress very well. They're very funny. They're very charming. So, got nothing against them. And I've got plenty of gay friends. I even got some gay Gators, to be honest. But the only thing Billy Bob has a problem with is they stole the rainbow flag. We got to reclaim that rainbow for everybody to enjoy. And why is there a whole month celebrating their sexuality? That shouldn't be something you celebrate. You go do whatever you want to do, but you don't need to have a whole month saying, look at me, I have relations with someone of the same sex. Well, that's just silly. Just be who you are, enjoy your life. You live in America. You live in America, ladies and gentlemen. Be who you want to be. We got Matt Johnson here. Oh, well, Nathan Robert, well, that's very interesting. Andrea Kurtz says Biden had a powerful speech. I don't know how that's a wax figure. Yeah, I'm just talking about Andrea Kurtz while he was standing around in the beginning. I don't know if you saw that. He was standing there looking like this. But, the speech was what it was. Do you know that Biden owns a Shriner car? I don't know what a Shriner car is. You mean from Shriners Hospital? Is that what you're talking about? Is this satire or legit? Andrea Kurtz. Of course it's legit. You think I would make fun? You think Billy Bob would make fun? Absolutely. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I would never make fun when I got America on the line. That's right. Sean Scarcinelli says Trump lovers are pissed that Trump is going to lose again. Well, let's see what happens. I will tell you this, Sean. It is a tough race. And it is very concerning. It seems like it's neck and neck now. When Biden was running, the polls were decidedly in Trump's favor. Now the polls are somewhere neck and neck. But I still think Trump has got the edge. And by the way, if you talk to ChatGPT and you ask it, someone told me this the other day. And I thought, oh, that's interesting, but I don't know if that's actually true. He said, if you keep asking ChatGPT who's going to win, eventually it'll tell you Trump. And I said, I wanted to try it. So I said, who's going to win the election, Trump or Harris? And then it gave a very diplomatic answer. Well, we got Trump, we got Kamala. Both of them have got problems. He goes, yeah, but if you had to choose, which one? And he goes, that's very difficult to say, blah, 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 blah. And then he finally said, look, you have to pick Trump or Harris and tell me why. And it said, if I have to make a decision, my answer is Trump for this reason, this reason, this reason. So again, is ChatGPT wrong often? Yes, very much so. But I did find it interesting that if you did push ChatGPT based on the information it had access to, it picked Donald Trump to be the winner of the election. So let's see, Sean. You may be right, or you may be wrong. I think if anything we've learned from the last 2 election cycles, ain't no one able to predict who's going to be president of the United States. Everyone predicted that Hillary Clinton was going to win in 2016 and Trump won. Everyone predicted Trump was going to win in 2020 and Biden won. So your prediction means nothing. My prediction means nothing. None of your predictions mean absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. We're just going to have to wait and see. We have someone here. Let's see. AC says Fox cut away from his rally last night. Well, that's fine because I think it's important that we have the DNC represented as well. And I think that's good that Fox cut away from the Trump rally. I think that's very interesting because it shows that Fox is a lot more honest than CNN and MSNBC that didn't even show some of Trump's rallies, and they don't show this and that. I honestly believe that Fox is more fair than CNN and MSNBC. That's my opinion. Andrew says, are you a Trumper? Well, I represent America, so of course I got to vote for the candidate who is more likely to protect our borders. Without borders, there is no America. That is 100% true. And so I'm definitely supporting whomever's going to best address, in my opinion, the border crisis that we have in this country. Eric says, I heard that Joe Biden only watches Betty Boop cartoons. Well, he does, but he watches them with Donald Trump. I mean, they don't get along on a lot of matters. But when it comes to the Betty Boop cartoons, Joe Biden and Donald Trump just sit down on the couch and they have a blast together, drinking some Kool-Aid together. Those two guys love to drink Kool-Aid. And Andrea says, okay, so it's satire. Cool. Why does everybody think this is satire? This is not satire. This is Billy Bob giving it live and straight. That's right. I'm telling you how it is, how it was, how it will be, how it may be. Eric's asking how big is my hot tub. Well, it's big enough for me and 6 Gators. Let me just tell you that. And the one onto the side, I have one for me and Gators, and I got another one that's just for the Gators. Because the Gators, sometimes they like to be alone. And that's fine. I give them their space. That's why I've got his and his Gators hot tubs. Oh, Johnny did not get the double hot tub version. See, Jamie made it clear it's not about how wide the trailer is. It's about the accessories inside. So, Johnny, you might have a bigger trailer than me, but the ladies still come over to my trailer. I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying anything. But if I were saying something, that's what I'd be saying. But I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's right. Yeah, name one good thing Biden has done. Yeah, Justin, you're right. I can't. Well, one good thing he did is he decided not to run for president. But it had an unintended consequence of bringing Kamala Harris in, who I think is going to do a better job than Joe Biden. Oh, yeah, that's right. Watching my life, says Dr. Marcus Welby, MD, Dr. John Smith, DO, both medical doctors. Oh, thank you for sharing. See, Billy Bob learns things all the time from his very intelligent live streaming audience. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing that, watching my life flash by. Johnny says part-time amateur doctor. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Billy Bob is a part-time amateur unlicensed physician. Let's see. We got doctor of osteopathy. Let's see. Whole body. DO doc doesn't treat low fever because his purpose MD low. Oh, well, look, watching my life flash by is really dishing out the informative information right there. We got some discomfort. We got some Woody Harrelson here. Welcome to America, says Jake Johnson. How old are you? Look 40, seem 20. Thanks, Master Chef. Thank you for the compliments. Appreciate that. I think I look 40, seem 20. You're wrong on both counts. Trump, Biden, or Kamala? Definitely Trump. We got not my business who marries who, if the state okay. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Do whatever the heck you want to do. Eric Jeffrey says, I agree. Yeah, Eric, that's my whole thing. I have no care what anyone does in private. I mean, what I do with my Gators in private, that's between me and my Gators. Am I right? Am I right? And no, you guys are gross. You think I'm doing animal cruelty or something inappropriate with the Gators? My gosh, people. All I'm doing is giving them a nice little bath in their hot tub. That's all I'm doing. And you're going to say, oh, I bet the Gators are naked. Of course the Gators are naked because Gators don't wear clothes. What's wrong with you people? And yes, I got my shorts on always. I am not naked either when I'm in the hot tub with the Gator. My gosh, I thought you guys were my super fans. What's going on here? By the way, to make up for that, I need 3 more likes. We're at 32 likes. When Billy Bob gets to 35 likes, we're all together going to win the Rhodium YouTube live streaming medal. And I hope we can get there. Thank you very much. Let's see. Boda says ChatGPT is a large language model that calculates the probability of the next word. It doesn't predict elections. Boda, yes and no. You know, Billy Bob has had his education on AI and web development and stuff like that. It is a large language model, but it also uses some statistics, and it's looking at, I don't know if you know, but ChatGPT now is actually doing searches on the internet and gathering actual data to make its assumptions. It's not just a large language model anymore. It's advanced beyond that. Buddha hat. You got a Buddha hat, but I got America hat. Whose hat is going to win an argument? A Buddha hat or America hat? We all know it's the America hat. Austin wants me to find a hobby. You silly man. I do have a hobby. It's called YouTube live streaming. I'm doing it right now. I am a hobbying like the rest of them. We got Manuel Conde. Hello from Venezuela. Well, buenos dias, amigo. I'll tell you, when Billy Bob was in Cozumel, Mexico, was the people there speaking Spanish were much nicer than the people speaking Spanish in the United States. People who speak Spanish in Mexico go, Oh, buenos dias, amigo. They're very happy to see Billy Bob. But the people speak Spanish here in America, they go, They're not so friendly. So Billy Bob realizes that the people in Mexico and Latin America, top notch, very good people. Billy Bob loves the people down in Mexico. Cosmo made Billy Bob feel very welcome. Very, very welcome. James, thank you. This is I need help. God bless. The truth is, James, we all need help. All of us need help. Maybe Billy Bob needs more help than others. That's granted. I'm not going to lie and tell you that otherwise. But we all need help. Let's see. Louis says it's all America on the borders. North and South America. By the way, borders is B-O-R-D-E. Whenever you guys make spelling mistakes, Billy Bob wants to point them out. Borders down there are B-O-R-D-E-R-S. Just so you know. Austin Withrock is back here. I can't imagine having so little in my life that I choose politics over drugs and parties. You need to drink the Kool-Aid. The world would be better and quieter. Oh, Austin, you're so sweet. Thank you for writing a 4-line comment on there criticizing me. I really appreciate that. And by the way, people keep saying you need to drink the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's very delicious, I want you to know. It's very, very delicious. Now, a lot of people don't know where that expression, drink the Kool-Aid, comes from. It comes from something called Jonestown in Guyana. And there was a little cult down there. And the head of that cult down in Jonestown made everybody drink Kool-Aid that was laced with, I think, cyanide or some poison. So everybody literally drank this drug-infused, this poison-infused, tongue twister there. Everybody in Jonestown, in Guyana, drank the poison-infused Kool-Aid, and they all died. And so that's where the expression came, oh, you're going to drink the Kool-Aid. Why did everyone in Jonestown drink the Kool-Aid? Because they were so in love with this leader of Jonestown, and they thought that this was what they were meant to do, was to drink this Kool-Aid. But I may be mistaken, I'm not sure. I don't think the people knew. Yes, you may correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they knew that the Kool-Aid was laced with poison. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, you let me know. But that's where that whole expression came from. But in general, it's too bad because Kool-Aid is very delicious. Billy Bob loves drinking Kool-Aid, and it's a wonderful summer drink. Billy Bob's drinking the Kool-Aid all summer long. I got to drink something right now. Billy Bob is getting a little, he's going to have some water right now. You know what? Let's turn this into some Kool-Aid right now. You know what? Because Billy Bob's got some Kool-Aid right here. We're going to make some Kool-Aid here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You watch it right here. You can see the water. All right. Now, let's say, technically it's not Kool-Aid, it's Crystal Light, but it's the same concept. We're going to pour in. We're going to do a science experiment here. Here is clear water. Here is a flavored liquid that's going to turn this water into a magical taste explosion. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. We got chemistry going on right here on the Billy Bob live stream. Then, after you add the secret substance, you spin it all around, and then you enjoy it. Billy Bob is drinking the Kool-Aid, and nothing could be better. By the way, I want you guys to know I love doing these live streams with you guys. Makes me feel so happy. Makes me feel loved. Makes me feel like I'm doing what I was meant to do. So cheers to all of you guys. You guys are fantastic. You are the best live stream audience anybody could ever ask for. Okay. Jason supporting Trump 2024. Patrick likes the way I talk. Well, so do the ladies. I tell you, sometimes I wish I didn't speak like this because it's hard to be loved by so many women. And there's a line of 430 women right outside my front door. You're going to say, can we see the line? Trust me, you do not want to see the line of all these women screaming out there. It's like I'm one of the Beatles. back in the 60s. Woo! But it's overwhelming. You guys think it would be great to be a superstar. It's exhausting, ladies and gentlemen. It's exhausting. I got to go out through the back door sometimes to get out of my apartment now. Watching my life flash by, they watch Biddy Boop together because Trump said good people on both sides, not all good presidents. That is true. That is true. That is true. Alonzo Fernandez, Trump told Republicans not to vote on the bill that'll help the border, but it will help Americans, still chose not to. That's selfish, right? Now, I don't agree. I looked at some of the details of that border bill, and it was basically a Band-Aid that included a lot of stuff that didn't have to do with border, and it would still allow a large number of illegal immigrants to come over. And there needs to be a border bill where no illegal immigrants can come over. There should be no excuse. If you don't have a visa to come to the United States, you should not be coming here. That's not a controversial subject. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what has happened in this world that people are supporting illegal immigrants above the sanctity of American borders. Absolutely bonkers, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy bonkers. Joseph Muniz, Trump 24, Harris Waltz. We got Grateful Dead Griffin. I'm seeing all the unemployed train wrecks on here while I'm making money. Well, that's very good, Grateful Dead Griffin. Very proud of you for making money. And I don't appreciate you, insulting my audience here. Because, by the way, you just insulted yourself. Because you're also apparently an unemployed train wreck on here. And I know my audience here, they're not unemployed train wrecks. Some of them are very smart and have got great businesses. Some of them have got great jobs here. Some of them are great parents and great family men and women. Some of them are great Americans. Some of them are great Danes. Some of them are great Danes, as if they're a doggy. I mean, like great people from Denmark. Maybe I have some Great Dane doggies watching. If any of you are doggies watching and you're a Great Dane, I'd love you to let me know if you're on the live stream. What's up, Levi? How you doing today? La Bird, hello. How are we doing today? OXOO, I only need baby Jesus. You don't need adult Jesus? What about adult Jesus? Because baby Jesus didn't really do anything for anybody. All he did is let the three wise men know where he was by moving those stars. And then King Herod came out and killed all the firstborn in the whole town. Baby Jesus caused a lot of chaos. Adult Jesus brought a lot of peace in the Middle East. Let's say, yeah, thanks, Jason K. He needs to shut his holster and keep flipping those burgers. By the way, guys, I don't want any of you guys to ever feel like, oh my gosh, he's right. Why am I sitting here on YouTube watching some live stream or something like that? I'm going to give you a whole bunch of reasons to realize, so you know that you are actually awesome. Okay, first reason, everybody needs time to decompress. I mean, sometimes Billy Bob sits and watches a movie on Netflix or on Apple for an hour and a half. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all need some time to decompress. Number two, you're getting far more out of this than just entertainment on Netflix and things like that. Why? Because you're actually learning some things here. I know it's all fun and games here and there and, and this and that, but Billy Bob's spewing out some real information, and you're learning from other people in the live chat, because I have a very intelligent fan base, and you guys are part of that intelligent fan base. So don't you let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Let's see. We have Alonzo here. Oh, Johnny saying Jim Jones did have some cool looking sunglasses. That's true. Alonzo says Buenos Dias from a Mexican in Arizona. U.S., Mexico, and USA, not that bad, really. And we've been in the USA since the natives were here. Oh, you got, that's good, Alonzo. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, but I'll tell you this. It's very interesting. The Africans that come to America from Africa, the black Africans, the most polite, wonderful people. But some of the blacks who are causing a lot of the problems in the country with the crime and this and that, they're not from Africa. They were homegrown here in the United States. And I've always found, and that's interesting too, with visiting Mexico, the people there, absolutely lovely. And so it seems like, I don't know. You got to go visit some of the other countries. That's my point. You go visit the other countries. Like you go to Africa, you go to Mexico, you go to Guatemala, you'll meet some absolutely wonderful people. So it's important not to make judgments about any particular race or ethnicity or nationality just based on interactions that you have with maybe those people here in the United States. Because it's different. It's different. You know, the people that come to the United States are not the same people that stay in the country. Just something, just food for thought, not saying anything here, there, or anything, but traveling really opens your mind. Daft Punk is saying that I'm not worth sharing. I'm glad, I'm happy. Thank you, Daft Punk. Oh boy. Patrick, I'm glad Daft Punk got his mind, he got everything off his mind. He said, this is a clown show. This is not worth sharing. I'm glad you're happy. That's all that matters. Blah, blah, blah. That Goliath has come and says the hat's been through some things. Yeah, it's been through a number of wars. It's been through a lot of peace talks. Been through Gator wrestle matches. Been through a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Jamie is here. Back again. Currently at work for job 1 of 3, not an unemployed train wreck. I thought you're just part of YouTube's up and coming super live stream train. We're on the Billy Bob train right now. We're going. So that's right. Jamie is not an unemployed train wreck. If she were an unemployed train wreck, she wouldn't be able to become a fully members dude, paid up member of the Monroe Mann Empire as a member of this channel. So thank you, Jamie, and kudos on you for doing job 1 of 3. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Zach says, what about Slovakia? Slovakia is a great country too. Bratislava, I don't know if you know Bratislava, Zach. Really great country. That's the capital of Slovakia, and it's on the good old Danube River. I don't know if you've been to the Danube, but the Danube, it goes through Vienna. That's what the Blue Danube Waltz is all written about. It goes through Vienna, Austria, and it ends up going through Slovakia as well. And you know, most people, Billy Bob's very famous in Bratislava, and it's it's one of the places where he's got a couple of his girlfriends. You know, those Eastern European girls, very attractive, very attractive. Not gonna lie, but in truth, there it's not very attractive. It's just very attractive. They're very, very attractive. By the way, we got 35 likes. Rhodium medal on the YouTube live streaming Olympics. And let's see. Yeah, that's right. Jamie's a good-looking one too, Goliath. Jamie's a good-looking one. Let me see what I'm lost here on the live chat. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Goliath is coming and sharing about Europe. That's correct. She's a hard worker. It's the capital. Let's go skydiving. Alexander Van Rieken. First of all, my name is not Monroe, but Monroe would be happy to go skydiving with you anytime. Actually, Monroe was going skydiving on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Monroe's going skydiving on Thursday. First time he's going since he had his first parachute malfunction. His parachute opened, but there was a knot, and he had to get rid of his main parachute, start falling again, and then the reserve opened up. And quite an ordeal, but he trusts everything even more now. He's going back in that airplane. He's going to jump out once again. We got a Zach here from Budapest, Hungary. That's right. Budapest is a great city too. I love that bridge where you got 2 little lions right in the front. If you guys look on YouTube or on Google or on the internet, you'll find the big bridge with 2 big lions going over the Danube River in Hungary as well. I mean, that Danube gets everywhere. That Danube goes through Russia. That Danube goes through China. That Danube goes all the way across to Alaska. The Danube comes down through America. And the Mississippi River is really the Danube River. It goes down to the Amazon River, which is really the Danube River. The Danube River circumnavigates the world. It's over 455,000 miles long. It is unbelievable. Very impressive. Let's see. We got Alexander saying he's from the Netherlands. Oh, Alexander's from the Netherlands. Very nice. Good to have you here. Zach says, did he fall to his death? Parachute did not open. Nope, that's not, nope. Yeah, the parachute opened. So here's what happened. Monroe jumped out of the airplane. Somehow there was a whole bunch of cloud cover that suddenly came, so he's fallen through a bunch of clouds, which was a little bit crazy. And then at 5,500 feet, he pulled his parachute right from there, and it opened fine, but then there was a knot on the control handle, and it started to go in a little bit of a spin. So he had to pull one handle down to keep it from going into a spin. He tried to undo the knot with his other hand. It was not working. He realized that at 4,000 feet, this parachute is not going to open, not going to work. So he decided I got to get rid of it. He pulled the release handle. It's called a cutaway. The parachute went up and then released the reserve parachute. So that one opened up, worked fine. Monroe landed completely safely. All was good. And as Zach says, the Danube ends, Romania starts in Germany. Wait, what are you talking about? The Danube ends? Oh, you're talking about the Danube ends in Romania and it starts in Germany. So, Zach, you're telling me the Danube does not go through the United States and South America? Are you sure? I think it also goes through Egypt as well. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe you're right. The Danube starts in Germany and ends in Romania. That actually sounds a little bit more accurate, but you could be wrong. I don't know. Alonzo Fernandez, always great to have you here. Absolutely. I did miss you. I missed you big time. All right, so it's time for Billy Bob to go get some lunch and then go to the supermarket and go buy some provisions to fill up his belly, because man does not eat on 350 calories alone, as you guys know if you've been on here for a long time. I will let you know as I finish off here, there may be another live stream later today, maybe with Monroe, maybe Rocco, maybe we'll do some music, we don't know. And remember to please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Please click like. Please click the bell so you get notified. And remember, what's the benefit to you guys if you do super chats and if you join as a member? Simply this: I will be able to devote more time to doing this. If I'm not able to start to make a decent amount of money from this, the amount of live streams is going to slow down a lot, because I got to go back to being a lawyer full time and go make that happen. And right now I'm living off of savings and investments and some private legal clients, which is fine. I'm good for a while. But if you guys love what Billy Bob does and you want to support this channel, absolutely please help us make $5,000 a month from this. At a bare minimum, $3,000. $3,000 will kind of cover the basic necessities. And then this could say this is officially the full-time job. So thank you very much. I appreciate your support. If you want to join, but you're on an Apple device, Apple and Google got this big legal problem. I don't know if you knew this. I'll explain this to you later, because it'll maybe explain a lot of confusion you guys have had. So, for example, if you go to Mr. Beast's channel, Mr. Beast is one of the most successful YouTubers. He's got over 350 million subscribers, just a little bit more than Monroe Mann does. You'll see a join button on there. A join being to join the membership. But if you go to Monroe Mann's channel, you will not see the join button. Why? Because apparently Apple was taking 30% commission from any of the memberships from people who joined from an Apple device or browser. So that means Apple was taking 30%, Google's taking 30%, the creator was only getting 40%. Minus taxes and fees. So maybe 35%. So it was becoming a raw deal for the creators. And Google said, we're not going to let you do that anymore. And Apple said, oh, yes, we are. So then Google said, we're not going to show, or Google or Apple, I'm not sure, said, we're not going to put the join button for monetized channels on Apple devices. So if you go to, let's say, Google Chrome, and you go to you can sometimes find the join button. If you want to get around the whole thing, you go to the description go to the description of this video right here, and you'll see a direct link. If you click on the direct link, it actually takes you to the page, whether you're on Apple, Android, or whatever, and you can still join. Sometimes people have said they're able to find the join button if they go via online and they go to Google Chrome, if they go to a non-Apple browser. So it's kind of a little bit of a difficulty. I apologize for that. So it takes a little bit more effort for the people who are on Apple. I use Apple iPhone, and even difficult for Billy Bob. But anyway, I just wanted to, so we got some people saying, missed my last question. Alonzo, you tell me what your last question is. I'll answer it real quick. Thank you for subscribing. Autumn says, no, what, you don't want me to leave? Alonzo wants to keep talking. I want to know this MAGA thinking. I tell you this, the MAGA thinking will be coming back. But here's the thing, MAGA thinking, as Elon Musk said, is just common sense. There's nothing wrong with right-wing thinking. I talked about, the truth is, Republicans and Democrats had the same views on illegal immigration 20 years ago. Republicans and Democrats had the same views on the economy 20 years ago. Republicans and Democrats had the same view on border security, on policing, on everything, even marriage 20 years ago. It's only in the last, probably in the last 10 years, 15 years, that there's been a great divergence. And the divergence has not been that Republicans have changed much. Conservatives have not changed. It's the liberals, the Democrats, that have moved their perspectives far left. That's why they have that thing called woke. And the truth is, go woke, go broke. Every company, even Harley Davidson went woke, but now they said they're going back to the way things are going to go. They're going to focus on their customers, not on some social justice warrior baloney. And that's the same thing with a lot of companies. Disney went woke and they started going broke, and now even they are going back. And now the lawsuit that ex-Disney actor and MMA fighter is now allowed to go through against Disney for false termination from her role in those Star Wars movies. So maybe we're going back. Maybe the pendulum is shifting back. I don't know. If Kamala Harris wins, the pendulum is going to go off the deep end, ladies and gentlemen. And but my hope is that Donald Trump will win, and we will see. So lay off the Adderall, buddy. No, hey, I'm not on the Adderall. I'm on the America. America is the only high that I need. Maybe 45 plus years ago. Mr. Willie Pfister, guys, maybe you're right. Maybe 45 years ago, but even 25 years ago, they were closer. Because look at Joe Biden's and Bill Clinton's takes on the border 15 years ago. Very different than the Democrats believe now. So let's see, Kamala, America. That's right, all that good. Billy Bob. Take care, sir. So guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining. We'll definitely be having more live streams again soon. Thank you so much. We're only about 450 hours of watch time away from showing ads on the channel. So that's going to be great. We're hoping that that's going to get approved as well. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.